Welcome back to Vision of Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today I'm going to use some nutmeg and some half and half, and I'm going to make this, the Alexander. But first, this. All right, so let's get into it. Now, the Alexander has a couple of different names. There's the Gin Alexander, the Princess Mary, or you could just call this the Alexander. Now, one of the first written accounts of the Alexander comes to us from Recipes for Mixed Drink by Hugo Ennislin from 1959. And the Alexander is thought to have been first invented by Troy Alexander while he was at the Rector's in New York. Now, at this time, they were celebrating the creation of Phoebe Snow. Now, Phoebe Snow is the beautiful fictional cartoon character who was used to promote the use of clean burning coal on the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad. That's right. Now, she wore a white dress, a white hat, and white gloves, and because of this, Alexander wanted to make a white cocktail to commemorate her. Now, the Princess Mary, of course, was invented by Harry McElhone in 1922 while he was in London before he moved to Paris. And this was done to celebrate Her Royal Highness Princess Mary's marriage to Lord LaSalle. And it's possible that this drink was created without any previous knowledge of the Alexander. So let's get into it. The first thing, of course, I need is my shaking glass. And this is a very, very simple cocktail. These are 1:1:1 ratios. And you can adjust those ratios depending on your personal taste and depending on the size of the drink that you want to make. So the first thing, of course, is we need a London dry gin, and I'm using Beefeater here. You can use a stronger gin to give you slightly different notes and tastes. So 1 ounce, of course, comes out to 30 milliliters. The next piece we need, of course, is a white creme de cacao. Now, some of the recipes I've seen will use a dark creme de cacao. I don't have any. I can't get it at the liquor stores where I live. So I'm going to use the white one, of course, by McGuinness. And I am thinking about trying to actually create a dark creme de cacao. And if I do that, I will show you how to do that in a video. So this will give me a nice chocolatey, velvety, smooth taste. And of course, what is going to give us that creamy texture is a half and half cream, also known as a single cream. For those of you who can't get half and half where you live, half and half, of course, could just be half table cream and half milk. So we need 1 ounce of this as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some ice to our shaker tin here, and we're going to shake this for a good 10 to 15 seconds. And you want to use a reasonable amount of ice because this will dilute it slightly, and we want it to become frothy. Oh yeah, look at that. And you can see by the sheer amount of frost that this drink cooled down really, really quick. That's impressive. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this into a Nick Nora glass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fine strain it because I want to keep a lot of the little ice shards out. Oh yeah, look at that. Now, you don't need to garnish this. However, I recommend that you do. And I'm going to use a little bit of bartender's cocaine, so I've got myself some nutmeg here. And what you want to do is take your grater or your microplane, whatever you want to call it, and you're just going to put it over here, and you're going to just do little circular motions right here so you can get your nutmeg in one spot only. That's probably about the only little real piece of technique to do this. And if you want, put it in the center or just mix it over everything all together. And again, that's your choice, right? So let's take a look at this. This is a gorgeous, velvety looking white cocktail. Smells good. I get a little bit of the nutmeg. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, that's good. First things you get are a little bit of the nutmeg, but that's because it's right there. The next thing you get is the creme de cacao. It comes through nicely, but it's not overpowering. It's muted a little bit. It's mixed with the gin very, very nicely. In fact, this dried gin worked really well. If you think I should use different ingredients, let me know down in the comments below. This is quite good. This is an awesome dessert cocktail that you can use after supper with some friends or yourself, or Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, or just because you want a nice easy cocktail. That's very good. Ooh. Damn it, now I gotta make another one for my thumbnail. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description down below. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time I put a new video up, you will be notified. But if you don't like chocolate or nutmeg or a beautiful white cocktail, hit the thumbs down button twice, and we'll see you next time. Today, I'm going to use some nutmeg and some half and half, and I'm going to make this, the brandy Alexander. Today, I'm going to use some nutmeg and some half and half. Half and half.